Her name was Laila. When I first met her, I knew she was different. She wasn't loud. She wasn't flashy. Her eyes were deep, as if they'd seen too much. She smiled, but I could tell her soul didn't. We fell in love slowly, gently. She made me laugh. I made her feel safe. But every time I got closer, she would pull away. Sometimes when I reached for her hand, she'd freeze. Her breathing would change. She'd step back. I asked her once, "Why do you do that?" She'd just whisper, "I don't know. I just get scared." I never pushed her. But the more I loved her, the more I saw what she was hiding. One night she fell asleep on my shoulder. The blanket slipped down, and that's when I saw it. Bruises on her arms, her back, dark, fresh, violent. I couldn't breathe. When she woke up, I asked her softly, "Who did this to you?" She didn't answer. She just looked down and said, "Some people get used to pain." After that night, she became distant. Not cold, just hollow. She stopped answering my calls, said she was sick. Then she disappeared. I went to her apartment. No one answered. The windows were shut, curtains drawn. Her neighbors said they moved out 2 days ago, late at night, packed everything in silence. No one saw her again, but I didn't stop. For months. I searched, and finally, one day, I found her. A different city, a small shop. She was working behind a counter with a fake smile. I said her name. She looked at me, and I swear her soul almost collapsed. I said, "Come with me. We'll run. I'll protect you." She just shook her head, eyes filled with tears. "It's too late," she whispered. She wouldn't say who hurt her. She wouldn't say why she was scared, but I knew. Her silence was louder than any confession. I couldn't let it go. I knew someone broke her. So I followed the clues, watched, waited, and then I found him, her stepfather. He looked normal, smiled a lot, but when he spoke, I heard it. "If anyone talks too much, I'll scatter them across the room." He thought it was a joke. I knew it wasn't. So I started watching their house. Every day, every night. Then one day, her mom left for work. Layla and her stepfather were alone. From the window, I saw her packing, crying, folding clothes, ready to escape. He walked in, stopped her, grabbed her wrist, dragged her into a back room. Then I heard it. Screaming, I ran, kicked the door open. He had her against the wall, hitting her, spitting words of rage. I tried to stop him. He pushed me away. And then silence. Nothing but cold, awful silence. I called the police. They came, entered the room. And what they saw, Layla's body was scattered across the floor. Blood. Everywhere. Pieces of her soul. Pieces of her story. And him. Sitting in the corner. Blood on his hands. Staring at the wall. Emotionless, like nothing ever happened. I couldn't save her. And I'll never forgive myself. But I will never forget what silence can hide. If someone you love is afraid to speak, be the one who listens.